The Olathe Public Works Department is made up of 300 employees. That includes 6 divisions, 6 different funds, and 32 different programs. We do everything that you do every day. So if you throw something out in the morning, if you get in your car and drive on a street, if you drink a glass of water, that's everything that Public Works provides for you. We are wanting to make sure that we provide the best services to our residents in the city of Olathe.
What Environmental Services is about is we've got water production, wastewater treatment, the plant maintenance staff, and the laboratory staff. So we take the water that comes from the river, bring it all the way into the water plant, we make sure it's clean, we filter it, and we put a little bit of disinfection on it, and we send it out to you. We also, when you flush your toilet and it goes down the pipes and gets all the way to the wastewater plant, we use those bugs in a biological process, which is kind of different than here at the water plant. But those bugs, we make them work for us and we get them going, and they clean that water up, and then we filter it out and it goes back out to the streams, and we make sure that that is as clean as it can be and that it's environmentally friendly. And so we're sending all of that water back out to those streams.
So the City of Olathe's Field Operations Division within Public Works is about 100 employees, and we manage all sorts of infrastructure within the City of Olathe. Included within Field Operations is our Street Maintenance Group. They're the ones who manage our city streets, or maintain our city streets and city curbs. They also are really involved in our snowplow effort during the winter months, and they really manage that effort with the help of the other departments. Within Field Operations is also Utilities Maintenance. That's our wastewater collection and water distribution groups. They are the groups that maintain water and sewer lines to ensure that you can get water from your taps and flush your toilet without any issues. Our Vehicle Maintenance Group manages about 1,000 pieces of vehicles and equipment within the city, and that includes our fire and police fleets, which are important to serving our citizens.
The Infrastructure Management Division consists of transportation, street preservation, inspection services, stormwater, and capital projects and development. And we are responsible for making sure we have safe streets for our drivers to drive on, including traffic signals, street lights and signs, engineers and staff to provide and manage our capital projects and development, and storm sewers to prevent flooding.
Every time you go out in the city, you see the work of the city planners. You know, when you go to the grocery store, you go to the shopping center with your parents, you want to be able to find a parking space in that parking lot. Well, the city planners make sure that there's enough parking spaces for every business in town, so there's plenty of room for people to park. And at the same time, when you walk into a store, you want to walk past nice landscaping and trees and flowers, and we're the people that make sure that the landscaping is done and all these commercial developments, so you have attractive areas when you go shopping. And also, when you drive down a street, you want to see where the business is located. But we can't have the signs too big, so we make sure the signs are just right. So that's important because every business wants a sign, but they want to make sure it's visible, and they want to make sure their sign is not smaller than their neighbor. So we have to work with businesses on signs too. So no matter where you go in Olathe, you see the work of city planners in terms of landscaping, building design, and parking lot design.
The City of Olathe provides a fairly comprehensive solid waste management program. Not only do we pick up the trash, but we also provide some curbside recycling, drop-off recycling, and a separate yard waste collection from our residences. And we also provide some commercial service as well. We bring the trash here to the transfer station behind me, which is ultimately taken to a landfill near Lawrence at the Ham Quarry landfill. We also, at the composting facility where we take our yard waste, we provide residents with a give-back system of compost and mulch for residents to use at their homes. We also provide an HHW, or Household Hazardous Waste Program, where residents can bring their more toxic or hazardous type materials like pesticides and herbicides, the poisons and things like that, and keep that from polluting our environment as well. Pretty much we do everything to keep our city clean.
The Strategic Management Department does several things that make the department go. Probably the most important is we give everyone what they need to buy anything that they want, from this piece of candy to one of these enormous solid waste trucks. In other words, we make sure that everyone has money to do the things that they need to do as they go out into the community. The other thing that we're really involved in is that we do all the mapping for the department. Maps of this size are built by our specialized staff, and they take these little instruments out there in the field with them to make sure that they're accurate, and where things are supposed to be, they are. The other thing that we're involved in is all of the strategic organizational planning that the department is involved with. We handle and make sure that everything that we're doing in our department connects to what the city does and its larger goals.
As you can tell, Public Works plays a big role in making sure that you have the highest quality of life here in Olathe. We want to continue to work as hard as we can to make Olathe the best place to work, play, and live.